To explain today's word, I'll give you a story, a sequence. Bring a cake, put up candles, light them. Then what happens? The flame of the candles, that flame is going to slightly increase in intensity as it gets a bit of wind, as it gets that wax of the candles. Now, that increase in flame, increase in heat is called flaring. I guess all of you know flaring is when something that can burn increases in size. You don't want it to flare. Forget about what you will eventually do with the cake, because I am coming to that only, but you don't want it to flare. What do? You blow into it. You did not allow that flame to flare. So, blowing onto something, blowing air into something in a physical process, both of these words are called, the word for today, remember flare, and not allowing to flare is what helps you to understand insufflate. Most likely used as a noun, insufflation, any process of blowing air onto something or introducing air into some sort of cavity. When you use it as a verb, always use it as a transitive verb, which means you'll have to explain insufflate what. You can't just say he insufflated. So, very common example. When the policemen on the road conduct blood alcohol tests, what do? They'll catch hold of a person, they'll ask that person to blow into that breath analyzer, also called a breathalyzer. That blowing is your commonest or probably the easiest to understand example of insufflate.